Are you having a hard time keeping up? I'm not even walking that fast, dude. I probably got stuck somewhere, because he is moving faster than me. He wasn't even... Not again. Not again. You're not done again, are you? Of course it's not now. What up? I think he was parked in front of the show and I just didn't see him. I see you. I see you too. Oh. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna have to sit this one out now.
I'm gonna be sick.
I forgot I was offensive defense temporary, at least. Which is concerning. Okay, well you can have that anyway. We'll just pretend that he's doing it.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Ow. What the hell's going on? Try not to kill Paladin in the hands, because I don't know how bad that would affect everything else. Okay, that's how you go.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Of course not. Synths are the enemy, remember?
All too well. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
I don't like this.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me. and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
I'm just gonna have to agree.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, brother. It's been a pleasure serving with you.
I knock you out like that? Okay.
Ad Victorium.
Quick, clean death is at least what I deserve. Fortunately. I don't like doing that. Don't like it. Especially when it can be a companion, too. What am I going to do? I'll see if I don't know. Probably not even going to be coming back to this one unless I put other missions that I didn't complete, that I somehow completed on the railroad playthrough. So sort of that count up. I think I accidentally deleted the second to last save I did, but that still means I'm almost close to where I left off. I'm hoping at least. What's this place? I know there's a way to actually challenge Elder Maxton for, I think it's eldership or something like that. But it's supposed to be like that, at least. Okay, and then let's see if I can modify this anybody. What the fuck? Oh, I need adhesive. Shoot. Then I should be able to AP Gen. Let's try that. Yeah. I want to see how fast. It seems like it actually goes a lot faster than it should. Faster than that. I don't know. It seems like it goes faster up. But I don't know. I don't pay attention that much. I don't like this. But from my settings, it does it. I think it decreases fall damage by 850 and the AP gen, which is why I did get it. I don't really care about it being clear fall damage because I don't take any fall damage anyway. So move your fat butt. Please.
Hey, over here.
I can just do that too, I guess. Or if that was just a sheer coincidence that he decides to move out.
Station keeping maintained. Thrusters stable.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
Do you want his holotags as proof?
That won't be necessary. Perhaps you should keep them as a reminder of your lapse in vigilance. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
body's not even cold, and you're already dividing the loot?
To the victor go the spoils. Being a part of the Brotherhood, you should learn to appreciate that sentiment. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
So I always understand Paladin's Dance's side of the story at least. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of positive aspects about you, but thinking outside the box is not one of them.
Communications array calibration.
Through, so I think I'm gonna do that. See how it turns out, even if max intelligence. That's a Jody, but you know what I mean.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor, or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew, so it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
Our ass was fucking vital.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat, the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on PAM's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put PAM's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
If you're no good at hacking PAM's systems, you should take someone with you who can.
Excuse me, Proctor
I
Ingram.
need to talk to you.
If you find anything interesting in the Railroad headquarters, don't forget to bring it back here.
Who is
Delta sequence initiated.
I can't remember her name. That's Halen. That's who I was thinking of.